Hello friends, thank you for coming back. This is our next video where we're going to put together the bottom base for those of you that bought the bottom base to go with your bar top. In this video we're going to show you how to go ahead and assemble the base so that you don't have to run through any issues the way that others have. We'll be really careful, try to assemble this, try not to scratch it, so by the time we're done we could have a finished product that looks as good as it's meant to look and is worth the money that we paid for. For this project we're going to go ahead and I'm going to use a screwdriver with two tips. These are fairly cheap. You can get them for about $5 at Walmart or Home Depot. As you can see, we have the Phillips tip there, or we have the straight tip in the back. So we're ready for any type of screws that we might run into. Also, I have a small blade that I like to use for cutting any tape or anything that might be holding those boards together. Also, I'm using this bottom box. There's nothing in it, so I don't have to worry about damaging the bar top. What I'm going to do, I'm going to put a throw blanket on top of the box, like that. I can use that as a small table, and kind of get it with the throw blanket. I'm going to protect the boards themselves, so then I don't have to worry about them getting scratched. Also, remember the smaller box with the boards or with the base, it's heavier than it looks, so when you're carrying it around, be really careful. Like I said, I think it's about 25-30 pounds, so just be really careful. If it's a little deceptive, so if it's best, have somebody help you carry it around, and be really careful when removing those boards. So if you're ready, let's get started with this project. Okay friends, so the two panels that we're going to begin working with is going to be one of the smaller ones, RD. And RD is the if you could see the bottom plastics on the bottom, that's going to be your bottom piece of wood that goes on the bottom of the floor. Once again, that's RD. And the plastic pieces are going to go facing the floor. So I'm going to go ahead and place that there. And the other one is RE. RE is going to be the back side of your cabinet. And then what you want, you can see that you have a sticker at the back there. That's going to be facing the back. So it's not going to be inside your cabinet, but facing the outside. So when you put them together, it's going to be your RD in the bottom and RE slides right in there. But right now we're going to forget about RD, and what we want to do, we're going to put the wooden studs or the wooden pieces here on RE so that we can prep it for assembling the other panels. Okay, so we have a little bag with all the screws and pieces there. I got 4 of the wooden studs there. Like I said, make sure that your RE the sticker at the corner there in the bottom is going to facing towards the back. And go ahead and insert those wooden studs, the wooden pieces. Hopefully you can see good through there. We have 4 holes, so you're going to go on number 2 and number 4. Turning this around, it'll be the same thing. Number 2, and push it in there. Number 4. And there we go. Okay, now that you put your wooden studs here on the sides, what you want to grab 8 of your RB screws, and that's these silver looking ones. You should have 22 of those. Go ahead and grab 8, put them somewhere where you could go ahead and use them, because that's going to be the next step. So now you're going to grab your RE and your RD and kind of fix them together there so that you make yourself a 90-degree angle with both of them. Now we're going to go ahead and grab the next piece to our puzzle. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and grab the RG panel and place this on top here. Now what you want to do, you're going to fit those wooden studs on the long side, and then grab 5 of your RB screws here, the ones that I previously told you about, and just put them in with your finger. You're going to slightly turn them with your finger. We're not going to tighten them yet, because what that does, it kind of, if you didn't tighten it correctly, sometimes it makes it kind of going crooked, or get the panels to going crooked, and that causes issues. There we go. It's going to be the Phillips type of screwdriver. Just kind of give it a slight tightness there. We're not going to fully tighten it all the way yet. You just want it to hold enough so that the panel doesn't slide out. Be really careful when you're screwing this. You don't want the screwdriver to kind of slip off and scratch the side of your panel there. Remember, don't tighten it all the way. We just wanted to hold them in place for the moment being. Sometimes you can feel it kind of get stuck, so pull it out and then try to do it again. There we go, that one went in a lot smoother. And there we go. Now we're going to go ahead and flip this to the other side so we can put the other one on top. Okay, as you can see, I already flipped it over. So we're getting ready to assemble the other panel. And now we're going to be working with panel RF, which is going to be the other side. The same as we did with the other one. Just fit it on top, and you should feel the wooden studs grab onto the panel itself. Once again, 5 screws for that, and just slightly put them in there with your finger. We're not going to tighten them all the way through, so that we have moved to play around with it, and then so it doesn't get distorted or incorrectly tightened and end up crooked. Once you have your 5 screws in there, once again, use your screwdriver. You're not going to tighten it all the way through, just as we did with the previous one. Just enough so that it holds, and we could proceed with the next part of it. Okay, the next step, we're gonna grab our RC panel, and that's gonna be the one that we put here on top. As you can see, we pretty much have 75% of the bottom base built already. One thing you can notice is that all the stickers are ending up inside of the box. So if that helps you kind of locate things, I know that if you follow the video, we shouldn't have an issue with that. So going by that, that means this sticker is also going to go on the inside. One thing to note is there's one side that has 2 holes. That side is going to go towards the back, and it's going to line up with the 2 holes that you have here on the back there. Okay, so we're going to grab 6 of your RB screws, the same ones we've been using for the other panels, and we're going to do the same thing. Now, unlike the other panels, this part of the base is going to get covered up by the bar top, so we're going to lose access to this. So this is the portion where we do need to tighten it at 100%, but my recommendation to you is to go ahead and just tighten it at 80% at first, and once we see that everything is leveled out and there's no resistance in the screws, we're going to go ahead and finish it at 100%, and that's tightening. So at this point I'm going to go all the way around, just do 80%. Alright. And mine went in pretty smoothly. I have no resistance in any of them. So I'm going to start where I began and finish them off, tying them at 100% now. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay. Just have the rear ones to finish off. And we are done here.